All right, turn coming up. What do we have here? Discoloration in the road. Probably lost a little traction, got a little freaked out, handled it really well, and getting right back on the road. Not a big deal.
A little too fast?
Probably.
A little sharper than he anticipated.
Okay, sharp corner coming up. I think I've seen this one before. You see the chevron saying it's a sharp corner? Good job straightening it up. But he did crash still. So it's still a crash, but it's not into the guardrail. It's not into a tree. It's not getting impaled. Let's go back just a little bit here. What he did was he was getting up to here, straightening it up, and he's applying progressive brake pressure as best he can. At this point, you know, the best situation that can happen is that you're going to go off-road. Especially if he's going this fast. This is with his skill set. Now, a lot of you guys are probably, well, he could just continue going this way. Yeah, he probably could with your skills. If you're saying that, it's probably your skills that can make it. It's not his skills. And this is where we need to really understand is that just because you're good at something doesn't mean your friend is good at something. Just because you're bad at something doesn't mean your friend's bad at something. It doesn't mean people that you meet are at the same level, same journey that you've been through. You had your own lived experiences. They have their own lived experiences. You guys are just meeting each other at this point in time. Two main characters in the world, right? So what we're seeing here is, yeah, the best situation for this rider, because he panicked. This was a brown stage, complete poo-poo in his pantalones. He decided to go off-road. The best thing he could have done in his situation is applying that brake pressure when he still has asphalt, but then he dumps the bike. So what he needs to learn from this, or this rider needs to learn from this, is like, okay, I'm re-reviewing this video. I was going too fast in this corner. I did as best I could with the skills and information I had. I applied the brakes. That's really good because I could have went into the guardrail. I could have went into the trees. I could have gotten extremely hurt. I'm glad I got full gear because he does have full gear. You can't really, well, you can see it. He's in the mirrors. He's got full gear. And then he's like, okay, if I'm going to go this fast in corners, I should probably go to a track and practice. I should probably practice my cornering. Good. I know what I need to do next if I'm going to do this again. And we are looking at this like, we need to probably go to a track if we're going to be going this fast. Or you can be like, I'm never going to go this fast, so I don't think I need to go to a track, but it's a really good lesson to see what you could do. And that's how I look at these after actions. Hopefully he's doing fine.
This is what you call a dangerous curve because it looks like
okay. Whoa, people are not making it. Too fast. People are going too fast. Oh! Oh, massive impact to the vehicle. This looks like a big van or a truck. So if it knocked his, I believe this is like a rear view mirror dash cam. So the guy really shattered this guy's front end.
Unable to make that turn.
So right into it. So let's take a look before it goes crazy. So he's going way too fast, used a lot of rear brake. This is a typical panic move. And yeah, just going too fast in the corner. Failure to negotiate a corner. Now, if you're gonna fail to negotiate corners, you need to wear full gear. Okay, we're not wearing full gear. It's still it might help a little bit in the situation like this, sudden deceleration to another vehicle. It's not very good, but still, wear some gear. Right here, full face, please. You know, he's got no protection really. So it's got blurred out. So head right into the windshield. I wonder if this is a fatal crash. Make sure you guys are not racing around corners if you don't have the skill. And just don't do it here. Do it on a track. You don't have oncoming vehicles.
Now you have to wonder how the truck did not see the biker on this one.
Inattentional blindness. Ooh, see, this is where braking isn't always the solution. Braking can get you to where it's going to give you some time to make a decision. But if you're not going to be able to stop in time, you need to find a swerve or find an escape path with a swerve. So you got the truck right here. Let's go over here. So you got the truck. So it's coming out to here. You do know now it's going to go into your path of travel. So you really, 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 really need to be paying attention to your escape paths. Okay, so position yourself for safety. He's in a decent position. He's in the middle. So think of like tennis. I know some of you guys don't play tennis, but when you go to baseline, the very back end, and you have to run to the right and hit the ball, you don't stay on the right side. You run right back into the middle because if that person hits to the left, you're right over to the left, and you go right back to the middle. So that's how I treat lane positions. I'm in the center. If there's anything that's in the center that's going to cause me to crash, I move over to the right, but then I get right back to the center. Same thing. Anything in the center, I'm gonna move over to the left, get back in the center. If I'm in the left lane, the left side of that lane, and something's there, I'm gonna move to the center. So I'm constantly adjusting, but I like being in the middle because it gives me an escape path to the left and to the right. I can have two choices. If I'm all the way to the right, and I know this looks weird on your phone or your computer when you're watching this, but over to the right, I don't have an escape to the right. I only have escapes to the left. So I'm always going to go in the middle. So he's in a good position for safety here. He's right in the middle. Now, what we need to be doing is actually swerving to the right. So we need to be braking. Oh, crap, this is not good. And swerve to the right when we start seeing stuff. Oh, crap. At this point, when you see that front end of that truck dive down, that means they're applying the brakes. And you got to swerve to the right. Now, I know a lot of you can be like, well, okay, Captain Obvious, I get it. You can totally, just armchair quarterback this, but that's the point. That's the point, is the armchair quarterback this, so that we can understand it and we don't have to live through this. I'm not talking down to this guy. It sucks that he crashed, but we're going to learn from it. Isn't that like one of the best things that you could possibly do? Take your tragedy, take your thing that caused you harm, and for others to learn from it so that they aren't being caused any harm if they can learn from it. I think that's a blessing. And that's what I think about all these videos. All right, here we go. Rider lost focus for 1 second. That's all it takes. Look forward. Ooh, last second swerve. So braking wouldn't have solved that problem. You guys see that? So last second, he's always looking to the left, wasn't paying attention. What's up here? Oh my gosh. So this is our total stopping distance right here. We have this much room to really stop in time to not hit the vehicle. At 32 miles an hour, maybe, but we still have, our hands aren't on the handlebar or on the brakes yet. We barely perceived. We haven't reacted yet. And so I don't think we're going to stop in time. And right here, he's applying the brakes and he's like, oh, I'm not going to stop in time. I have to find an escape path. And the good thing is that he did. So part of planning your ride is position your safety, locate hazardous situations. This is one. Assess relevant threats. This is one. And navigate active threats. This is one. Found an escape path. Very good with the escape path. We're going to be moving over to here and we're going to have to just navigate it. Our buddy's right next to us. We still handled it. Good job. Didn't crash. Hey, hopefully you learned from that. Pay attention up front.
First bike.
Ooh, semi truck. Oh, the guy's going way too fast.
Ran straight into the back of another moving vehicle.
Wasn't paying attention, didn't have the skill set. Just completely crashed. Hopefully this person can rescue this rider.
Luckily,
because it's very dangerous. He's just continue going. Look how far the bike went. Oh my gosh.
this driver was having a hard time trying to get around a group of riders, and it seemed like he's had enough.
Okay, stop fighting it. Law of gross tonnage.
Stop to talk to him before things got out of hand.
Yeah, at this point, it's like, hey, what do you need? What can we do for you? What can we do for you? De-escalate this.
What's up, man? You all right?
Yeah, I'm just trying to get by.
Well, you're kind of getting these guys off the road, too. It's crazy. Get past us. We're stopping up here and get on your way, man.
Yeah, I'm really trying.
We'll get out of your way.
I tried to pass
We'll be out of your way in just a minute. Clam.
Very good.
We'll be out of your way, okay?
Great.
Okay.
Very good. I really liked how he handled it. Typically, you see people get pissed off, like really pissed off, and like start yelling at the driver, and you're like, "What are you doing? You're trying to kill us!" Ah. No, the dude's like, people don't want to hurt people. They really don't. There's very rare that there's just malicious people out there, just malicious, just like to everybody, like evil people. That's very rare. It's typically good people having terrible days. I mean, I just had, like I said, I talked about that root canal. Like, I was having like an angry response talking to anybody, and I was just like short. At least it felt angry to me. I was very short. I didn't have like a happy face, and it was just like very like 3-4 word sentences. Like, I'm in a lot of pain. Thank you very much. It was just very short. So like somebody that's, hungry, somebody that's in a lot of pain, mental or physical, they could have gotten just a huge fight. This guy probably just got divorced. I know that feeling. And it's like, you're just lashing out instead of journaling, instead of processing things. And so when he's out on the road, it's gonna be high stress. He's like, I just want to get around. I just want to get around. I just want to get home. I'm having the worst day ever. I just want to get home.
Rider stopped to talk to him before things got out of hand.
And so this motorcycle rider
Hey,
understood,
hold down.
completely understood that this is another human being in this world, their own main character with their own vision, their own purpose, their own everything. And the motorcycle rider is asking him how he's doing. Is everything okay? Not being facetious, not being sarcastic, just like, are you okay? And then starts to understand. He's like, I just want to get around. I just want to get around. Okay, we're going to do this. I have a solution for you. We're going to pull over. You're going to go ahead and get around us. We're moving over. It is causing issues with us because you're kind of pushing everybody around. But hey, we're going to move over so you can continue on with your day. Absolutely love this. This is a perfect example of what you should do and how you should act with other people. It's difficult. I struggle with it sometimes, but I'm getting a lot better. Journaling, healing process, mental health issues. But, man, I'm really proud of this motorcycle rider. I want to watch it again.
Man, you all right?
Yeah, I'm just trying to get
Calm voice, too.
Well, you're kind of getting these guys off the road, too. It's crazy. Get past us. We're stopping up here and get on your way, man.
Yeah, I'm really trying.
We'll get out of your way.
I tried to pass earlier.
Hey, we'll be out of your way in just a minute. Klamath, we're going to pull over and we'll be out of your way, okay?
Great.
Okay.
So the guy just wanted to be heard. He kept repeating himself. He just wanted to be heard.